Hey friends, this is Mrs. Wolfie from Life with the Wolfies, and I'm hoping to get some baking done, so I want to get supper in the crock pot. And so this is your smothered pork chops pantry pull meal. Okay, so here's what we got. We have 2 pork chops, still partially frozen. We have a can of sliced mushrooms that's been drained, jar of zucchini, inevitable, a jar of drained green beans, a can of gravy, and a can of mushroom soup. We're only going to use half of each. Potatoes! And where did my onions go? There's my onions. Onion. And seasonings, okay? So first things first, I want to take my crock pot here, and I've just washed it, and I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the bottom so the pork chops don't stick. And the pork chops are going right into the bottom. Swirl them around, get that oil all over the place. Some onion flakes. Even though I'm putting fresh onion in, I like to add dried ingredients too to soak up some of the moisture, right? Garlic. And pepper. Now, you won't see me put salt in this because of the gravy and the soup. When we don't use the half of the other 2 half cans, then we'll put it in that. So let's just set this aside. I'm going to spoon out. Now you can use whatever sauce you want, folks, but I happen to have this in the pantry, and this is a pantry pull meal, so I'm going to take out half that can anyway. Wipe it off with the bag. And, whoops, and that's why we fold the rim down. And half a can of beef gravy. Now you can use any gravy you want. You don't have to use gravy at all, right? This looks awful. But it's going in the freezer like this so that I know exactly what it is. Mushroom soup and gravy. And this will do another meal another day. Maybe meatballs. Who knows? Right, freezer. Now how many potatoes have I got left? I have 5 potatoes. That's probably going to do it really well. They have to be peeled and then rinsed. Okay, let's get the onion done. Looks like we're going to have a problem with that onion. It's a good thing I put dried in. Okay, let's just pop out the nasty part. Let's throw this in the garbage. And let's assemble. I gotta rinse these, throw this in the garbage, and we'll assemble. There is our pork chop. We're going to put half of our potatoes, make sure they're not stuck together, and onions all over, essentially smothering the pork chops. Well, it's a little more than half. Now we're going to put in our green beans. I thought about doing the green beans in a separate pot, and then I thought, what's the point? It's a crock pot meal, right? There's a nice chunk of onion. 4 jars always pops. On goes the zucchini, okay? Because it cooks down and Howie never knows it's there, right? Right? Oh, yeah. Mushrooms. Oh! Make sure they're all in there, and then we'll just top it with the last of these potatoes. Okay, whoops, shoot. Oh well, that one's for Mr. Manners. Now, we're going to take, I'm going to take my mushroom soup, put it in a jar. You know what? I should be really using this. Put it in the jar. Make sure we get all of it. Now you don't need any liquid because the potatoes are going to give off liquid, right? Yeah. Excuse me, you're not seeing what I'm doing here. So I've put the rest of my mushroom soup in this jar. And now I'm going to put the gravy in the jar. Make sure we get it all. Get that all down in there. See, now we have a cup and a half or so of gravy and mushroom soup. Again, if all you have is gravy or all you have is mushroom soup, they go well together, okay? We're just going to stir this all up. Get that mushroom and beef gravy all together. Yeah, it's beef gravy, but, you know, don't tell the pork chops, okay? All right, now, out comes the spatula. Because I am not wasting any of this. It's way too expensive. The gravy was $1.87. The soup was on for $1. And the mushrooms were $1.29. So just in gravy, soup, and mushrooms now is over $3. So we just want to make things... Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're just going to get this all over. I put it in the jar to mix it. And you do risk wasting some when you put it in a jar to do it like this, but we're going to do our absolute best to get every drop of that goodness. Including, now that we have the spatula out, getting the funnel cleaned. Oh, you know what? There's a little bit of zucchini left in this jar. I'm going to dump it in the gravy can. Okay. Clean out the cans with a spatula. Look at all the stuff. Well, that's a little bit of zucchini in there too. Now, if you people think cooking with canned ingredients and canned goods from the store is unhealthy, well then you must be able to afford a better life than us. Okay? I'm just going to take, because we had so little onion in there, I'm just going to take some more onion flakes, put them on top. Garlic. No salt, remember, because we got soup and gravy. There we go. There we go. Now, this is going on high in the crock pot, covered, and when it comes up to temp, then I'll turn it down to low and we'll see you at supper. Alrighty, here we go. And it smells so good. I haven't stirred it or anything. I'm just gonna pull out a pork chop here. Look at that, it's falling apart. Look at that. It's almost stew. Now we know how Father feels about me serving him too hot food, so while he has his shower, we're gonna let that cool down. Not look good? Tree's starting to fall nice. This is smothered pork chops. They're fork tender, that's why you didn't get a knife. And it's hot, but I allowed it to cool while you had your shower. I used onions, potatoes, zucchini, green beans, pork chops, a half a can of beef gravy, and a half a can of mushroom soup.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know what you gotta do, right?
What do you think?
There it is.
Very
Thanks,
simple.
baby. This is Mrs. Wolfie from Life with the Wolfie saying, and that is your smothered pork chops, slow cooker dinner, a la Bev. Take care, God bless.